Hello, attraction marketing community. We are live. What's happening? Let me see if, well, I'm live on my end, but I need to see some people. Let me know if you guys can hear me and we will get going. I'm excited to be doing this training here today. And really, this is an overview training on what is possible when it comes to creating passive lead generation or attracting prospects, another way of saying it, for free using social media. So there's a lot of opportunities. Some of them are low hanging fruit, some of them are a little more advanced, but they're all amazing. And I wanted to talk about them. I just want to make sure that or verify that we are live here and you guys hear me. Okay, there we go. So you guys hear me? Huh. All right, there you go. I'm going to shut myself up over here so I can talk to you guys there. So awesome, guys. So what's up? All right. So if you don't know who I am, I'm broadcasting inside our community and in public. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Ferny Ceballos. I'm co-founder of attractionmarketing.com. And I've literally been in the network marketing space for over 15 years, training network marketers as well for 15 years. And, there's no one that has a longer track record when it comes to training network marketers how to build online than we do. I learned from the OGs, my original mentor, Tim Irway, who's also my business partner and continues to be part of our mission, what we do here. And he's been training network marketers and actually, well, he's been building network marketing businesses online since 2001. Think about that, 2001. So that is way before the era of social media. And so there's a lot of history behind everything we do here. And we've literally been responsible for thousands and thousands and thousands of 6, 7, and 8 figure earners who have been our students. And then they have then on spread the good message and have created probably tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands more success stories through their organizations as well. And attraction marketing is becoming a force. It's becoming more and more and more ubiquitous in the network marketing space. There's still the holdouts. There's still people that are resisting it. But hopefully, my message here is one of goodwill, where I invite you to learn our way, a better way. I know there's a saying that like network marketing is a better way. Well, I think network marketing done digitally using authentic attraction marketing strategies is a way, 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 way better way. So, all right. So, looks like people are on. What's up? So, I wanted to share a little bit something real quick. We have an event coming up. It's the encore of a amazing uh, digital networker live event that we had in Las Vegas exactly 2 months ago, where are the biggest earners and trainers in the network marketing space on how to build online literally delivered a curriculum that I designed. So I told them, I want you guys to teach this A to Z, this to this, on how to not only recruit and attract prospects to you online, but how to scale businesses to multiple 6 and 7 figures, and do it all online without having to leave your home if you don't want to. And so they delivered. They did it. In fact, the folks that delivered on that, I'm gonna put on the screen real quick so you guys can see all my friends. Actually, I'll remove myself. These are all my friends in network marketing who actually delivered on this curriculum. I'll be talking a little more about them and exactly what they did. But I invite you guys to go to attractionmarketing.com/encore if you want to be a part of this incredible event that we put on. So this is going to be a rebroadcast, but it's going to be hosted and emceed live by me. So we're actually going to spend a weekend together. So that's what's going on this weekend, starting on Friday afternoon. More details, go to attractionmarketing.com/encore. All right, let's get down to brass tacks, guys. So the promise of today is about how to passively attract prospects and new team members to your business. And so, well, I'm going to show you I'm going to give you like a list of strategies that you can deploy. Some of them you're probably already aware of, and some of them you might not be aware of or see it as a possibility for you. And so let me just turn up the AC in my office because it's getting a little hot in here. Probably because of the awesome strategies that I'm about to show you. All right, cool. All right, you guys are engaged live. All right, drop me number one if you are ready to explore what your options are as far as being able to passively attract free leads to you and your business. Now, I'm going to do something I do here. Hopefully this works. Does this work? Oh yeah, it works. Great. All right. This is my famous blackboard, the Ferny blackboard. And I'm going to share with you. So you guys want to take notes because these are strategies you will want to do a deeper dive in terms of training. So the first one. So one strategy that you've heard about for a while now, and it's been around for quite a few years, and it's kind of like it seemed like it kind of died off in terms of its effectiveness towards attracting. Um, well, I'm sorry, its effectiveness for attracting new blood, to you, to your following. So, attraction marketing is not about prospecting; it's about attracting. And specifically, there are some things that are used, some strategies that are used to attract many people to you, with basically one effort. For example, creating one piece of content that's put out there that attracts people to you. That's a pretty cool way of attracting many people when you've basically in a single moment in time you created a piece of content. For example, what I do right now, I'm doing some training right now. Very likely people will see this video who don't know me and are finding me for the first time. So that's a one to many attraction strategy. And so that's what I'm covering here. And the first one, coincidentally, happens to be what I'm doing right now. There's been kind of like a change, a shift in Facebook Lives, and specifically Facebook Lives on a fan page. And so, for some reason now, like Facebook Live, so Facebook has done something with lives where if you go live, especially if your content's really good, but then don't expect to have a bunch of people following you and seeing your content, right from the get go. But I'm just saying, like now, I'm seeing more and more new people find my lives either in person or they're finding me for the first time or they're finding the replay. And so Facebook's done something. So I'm making you aware of it that Facebook Lives, especially on a business page, but also on your personal page, is something you definitely want to incorporate into your strategy. So that is actually the first strategy is Facebook Lives, and you deliver value to your target market. And so, we have a concept here at Attraction Marketing called target market. And it's basically you're defining who is the perfect prospect for me. Who are the types of people that would be most interested in what I have to offer? Like, and you create a picture, you write out what they look like, what they care about, their what they want to, what problems they have, what fears they have, what wants and desires and dreams that they have, and based on that, you basically design your social media strategy for them. And so this content obviously is for network marketers because that's our target market. This is who we want to serve, and so I'm obviously training on topics related to network marketing. It's kind of like that straightforward. So guys, and I'm curious. Drop me number two if you're brand new to me, like you've this is the first time you're seeing this, or maybe the second or third time, but it's like we're relatively new in our relationship here. Drop me number two. I'm just curious about that. So there we go. So Facebook Lives is the first strategy that I actually think is something that's surging again. And it's interesting. And I don't know the reason yet. I'm going to find out. But in the meantime, it's something you want to incorporate. All right. Strategy number two uh, is something that's happened on Facebook and Instagram that previously that previously was not, to the level that it is now. So attracting prospects with this type of video content is something that people are crushing with right now. And I'm sticking with Facebook for now. So it's Facebook, but also Instagram Reels. So Reels is called short form content. So short form meaning it's like could literally be 15 seconds, or video specifically. And so Reels for the first time on Facebook, in a very passive way, if you create the right content, you can actually be attracting quite a lot of people to you passively. Like you post a few videos on a certain day, go to sleep, you wake up, and all of a sudden you have all these new followers, all these new likes and comments on your video. People that are like, "Oh, thank you so much. That was like pretty cool." And then now you have somebody that's interested. Maybe they're not ready to buy, maybe they are, but maybe they're not ready to buy, but they're ready to like listen. And like that's a dream for any network marketer, because most network marketers are trying to chase people. They're trying to like approach strangers in a creepy way, offline or online, with cold messaging. Don't do cold messaging, by the way. It's stupid. And so, but anyway, so this is so cool that Facebook and IG, and they're very different. Facebook and Instagram Reels, they're kind of slightly different, and there's some people in our community here who are crushing it with just Facebook Reels alone by itself. So if you're comfortable with Facebook and you're not comfortable with wanting to learn any other platform, as I'm going to talk about, and like Facebook is your home, this is where you live, and it's very kind of uncomfortable getting out of your comfort zone to go to TikTok or something else, then just stay in Facebook, because there's an opportunity here with Reels, and it's pretty powerful, and it can give you the ability to attract one to many. And if you want to learn how exactly you do that, hang tight. I'll talk about that in just a moment. Now, the next strategy is something related to Reels. In fact, it's what started the whole Reels craze, and that's TikTok. So TikTok is also, short form video content, and the dynamics are a little different on the platform. It's what TikTok is what kind of started this whole short form video craze, and Facebook followed suit, and with Instagram. And the reason they did is because they were threatened, because TikTok. One of the interesting things about TikTok and its algorithm, which is so different from what Facebook had before. Facebook had something called the social graph, meaning you'd network and build up your friends and your connections, and then when you create content, then those people get to see your content. And then if they want to share your content to their friends, and they can do that, and that's how you might get more followers. So it's like the only way to kind of like get more followers was through your friends and them sharing, or networking, or you networking, or they sharing your stuff, and or other people finding you through your friends. And so that's a social graph. It's like it spreads more. Like, the idea was that it was spread virally, but it didn't become viral. It became really slow. Especially for attracting an audience. TikTok flipped that on its head, where you can have zero following, and all of a sudden, you put out content that TikTok will actually show to a bunch of people. And if those people like your content, if they resonate with your content, and then eventually TikTok figures out what type of content you are creating so that I can show it to more people that are more likely to like it. Well, all of a sudden, TikTok is promoting your content to people that are not your followers. And if those people like it, then it shows it to more people. If those people like it, it shows it to more people. At a certain point, actually, an actual human being will look at your content and see if it's something that they want to show to more people. So literally, there's someone with a button on TikTok that goes, yeah, this is a cool video, show it to more people. And then they show it to more people. And that's what begins it going viral. And then at a certain point, there's another vetting at like the fifth level, the fifth iteration, where somebody pushes a button and basically decides that your video should go viral and be shown to as many people as possible. So that's how TikTok worked. It was basically the platform deciding how many people see your video and who sees your video. And so that was new. No one had ever done that. And so now Facebook is catching up, and that's what's happened with Reels now. And so TikTok is an incredible opportunity. The disadvantage of TikTok is that it's not connected to Facebook. So if you're used to connecting with people through Messenger, then you're gonna have there's a strategy for figuring out how to like transition those people from TikTok into whatever it is you're promoting. And so, but there's people on TikTok and through Reels that are generating customers like passively, and like they're just like great videos, and all of a sudden they wake up the next day and their sales, like they got customers. And customers are some of the best people to convert into builders if you know how to convert them. A lot of people don't think that that's the case, but your customers are actually your best source for business builders if you know how to transition them. And transition, just because you've enrolled them as a business builder does not mean that they're going to become leaders and business builders. It's how you enroll them. It's a process for upgrading them, so to speak. But you can attract customers passively through TikTok, through Reels, etc. So it's a pretty cool opportunity. And again, if you want to know how that works and how you actually would go about creating TikTok videos for the purposes of attracting your target audience, then hang tight. I'll show you in just a moment. Um, Now, the next strategy is something that's another, in addition to Facebook Lives, it's an oldie but a goodie. And I love this strategy. It's a little more advanced. In other words, it requires you to be have a little more experience in the online space, but it's actually way more powerful, I believe, than TikTok and Reels on a per video basis. So if you're somebody that does not want to spend a lot of time creating video, so TikTok and Reels, the downside of that is that you have to publish videos like pretty regularly. And if you don't, eventually, like, things kind of swing against you. So you have to be very consistent. But if you're not the consistent type like me, then there's a reason I'm not like all over TikTok and Reels. It's because it requires you to produce content regularly. So you're investing your time to create this result, and the result is worth it. It's pretty cool. But if there's an alternative, I'm going to take that one. And one of the alternatives is actually this little gem. And again, you already know what this is. Doesn't require explaining. It's YouTube videos. So creating YouTube videos, you actually, if you know what you're doing, you can rank those videos for target keywords. Like for example, the name of your company or the name of somebody else's company. There's some tactics for doing that, or for whatever your target market is. Let's say gut health. You can rank videos for things related to gut health. And so people that are looking for information on how to like improve their gut health, and you happen to have a product that helps them improve their gut health, then obviously that's a great match. There's alignment. You're attracting your perfect prospects. So there's a strategy for ranking videos, but here's the thing, those videos stay. So if you do a good job of the content itself, those videos will stay ranked. And so now the lead generation from those videos is ongoing. You did one video, and then it's just basically now passively generating leads for you and attracting prospects to you. So that one video you did now kind of lives on in infamy, so to speak, and continues to produce. And so you don't have to create YouTube videos every single day. You can do it once a week, once a month, or once every couple of weeks. And so if YouTube is a visual Google search, yeah, exactly. And the thing with search is people, when they search something, they have more intent. Like they usually want to solve a problem. Whereas with other platforms, it's kind of like they happen to find you as they're doing other stuff, which is still, if they're interested, and those are great prospects. And again, you can generate lots of customers from other platforms, but YouTube is different in that from the get-go, that person is looking for a solution, and then they find your video and see that what you have is something that can help them, then they're going to be interested. Now, the thing is, you need to have some sort of link or website to refer them to, so that when they are interested, they can go somewhere and take the next action you want to take them. So you need to have some sort of online presence. And so, but it's one of my favorite strategies because it doesn't require me to be like a content diva or anything like that. I don't have to produce content consistently. I'm kind of like, I'm a lazy marketer. I want to do the minimum amount of work for the maximum result, and YouTube is that. And so, and then finally, number 5, which is something that is very similar to something I've already talked about. There's also YouTube Shorts. So in addition to creating regular YouTube videos, you can do YouTube Shorts, which are basically YouTube's version of TikTok and Reels. And again, this is short form video that could potentially be shared with a lot of people. And so those are the opportunities. Like, there's never been a time in our profession and in the marketing world where you can create free content and passively generate leads. Now, with there's a next level beyond this, which is what I love the most, which is automation, on how to automate all that stuff so that you really don't have to create very much content at all. But occasionally, I do things like Facebook Live to attract more people. But I have other systems that attract leads passively, and if you do that right, you can automate free lead generation. But that's like another topic for another time. The point of me sharing here today was that so you at least have the awareness of what's possible for you in your business. Now, if you want to learn specifically how to deploy each and every one of these strategies and learn it in depth, the how to. That's what our my friends, 6, 7, and 8 figure earners in network marketing are doing with Digital Networker Live, the Encore edition. They already trained. The event already happened. It was an incredible time in Vegas. In addition to learning, we had a great experience, hugging and everything for the first time in a long time. But if you want to kind of be a part of that, if you missed out on it or you want to relive it, then attractionmarketing.com/encore is how you can do that. And in fact, I actually want to share with you, these are the people that are doing that training. I designed a curriculum, they delivered on that curriculum, and it includes everything I just walked you through and way, way more. In fact, on day one is actually when we're covering most of what I just went through. First and foremost, I'm going to be talking about how to create predictable exponential results in your business and hit 6 figures within 2 years or less. So I'm going to give you a game plan for how to do that for network marketing specifically. Sarah Lynn Kate is also going to be covering how you can show up as a leader so the content you create actually resonates with people. Bryn Lang, 7-figure earner network marketing, is going to share her never-ending organic lead strategy. So how she kind of games social media so that her team continues to grow exponentially without actually having to create much content herself at all. And so it's very interesting the strategy she uses for growing her team exponentially all the way to 6 figures. And then we're going to cover TikTok. We're going to cover how one of our students, or two of our students, actually, they're a couple, grew their channel to 120,000 followers, generating tons of business builders and customers into their network marketing business in under 30 days. And then Jessica Davis who's a 6-figure earner, is covering how she grew her team to 6 figures using IG and Facebook Reels to attract customers and team members to her business. So that's day one. That's what we're covering. The stuff related to what we just covered. That's what's being covered on day one. Day two is about create community influence and enrollment. 30 days of content for 8 social media platforms in one day. She shows you how Helen Martin, 6-figure earner, shows you how she creates content for 8 different social platforms in a single day, so that basically content creation doesn't take over her life. If you are somebody that wants to take advantage of the platforms I just went through, then you want to learn from Helen. And then also, if you're interested in how to leverage Facebook groups, we cover that too. How do we build a 7-figure community and build influence through a Facebook group? And that's covered by Kate McShay. John and Nadia Melton actually share almost all their business building tools and systems that they used to build a multiple 7-figure network marketing business 100% on social media. So they're going to be sharing their specific tools. They have some giveaways of some tools that you can use and deploy in your business. And Megan Brazier, if this is overwhelming, then Megan Brazier is going to show you how to break this down into a daily mode of operation so you don't overwhelm yourself. And Tanya Eliza is actually teaching you on how to rank videos on YouTube, because she is one of the most prolific people on YouTube when it comes to network marketing. The other person that's most prolific is actually another student of ours. Tanya's a longtime student of ours, and then there's somebody else named Vincenzo in our community who also ranks videos. And that's how passive lead generation is awesome if you get it to work and get it to work on YouTube. So we're going to be covering that. And then also we're going to have a whole day on leadership level materials. So if you are a leader, if you already have a team but you're overwhelmed by the fact that you have to support this team, and you're basically spending a lot of time as your business grows, you spend more and more time on your business. Well, that's the opposite of financial freedom and time freedom. And so Marina Simone is going to show you her onboarding systems, how she actually onboards new team members with the goal of getting them their first result, their first customers in their business, and creating, basically igniting duplication from the get-go with her new team members. And she uses an automated text messaging system to onboard her team members, where every single day over the course of 10 days, that new team member knows exactly what they need to be doing because it's texted to them. And the end result is actual results in that business. Therefore, that team member stays and does more. And then Bex Stadek, one of our students, 7-figure earner network marketing, actually shows you the next part of team duplication, which is actually creating team duplication systems and training systems that help her scale her business to 7 figures while she only works 3 to 4 hours per week. So if you're a leader, have a team, and you're not working 3 to 4 hours per week and making a lot less than 7 figures, this is something you wanna watch. We got Ray Higdon training as well on something he's become really passionate about, and that's how to create joy in the process of building your business, how to actually enjoy it versus dread it. And if that's rings true to you, then you want to be there for Ray. And then we have on how to build a lasting business and personal legacy with Shannon Hoverson. And Andrew McShay is teaching on how to intentionally design your team culture to drive growth. And this is a big one that you don't want to miss out, because if you're a leader and people are behaving in ways that is not conducive for success for them or for you, then that's a problem. And so, you want to infuse the culture in your business in addition to setting up systems, in addition to having all the cool social media stuff. You want to have a tight culture, and that's what we're covering. And that pretty much sums up the entire weekend that we're having. We start at 3 o'clock in the afternoon Pacific on Friday. We go most of the day Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific. And then about 3/4 of a day on Sunday. We finish around 3 o'clock Pacific on Sunday, starting in the morning. And we're going to be delivering on all of this. So if you're somebody that wants to learn in detail how to even do one of these things, you want to be a part of this event. Here's the best part: it's free. You can actually register for this event, give us a $97 deposit, and if you you show up and attend the entire event, we will refund you the 97 bucks. That, like, you can't get a better deal. People had to fly to Las Vegas from all different parts of the world, hotel rooms, plane tickets, food, eating out, because you don't bring your own food. You have to eat out, so that costs more money. In addition to the price of admission for the event, you get to basically be at this event for free from the comfort of your own home. Now, here's my piece of advice. If you do choose to be a part of this event, which I really do hope you do, I recommend you approach it with a mindset as if you invested $10,000 to be at that event, even though it's virtual. The reason for that is because if you allow your environment to distract you, then you're probably going to miss out on something that's probably going to change your life, and you're going to miss out on some nuances. And so, be present for that entire event. Rearrange your life. We're doing this live. We're the recordings of the event are not going to be free. They're gonna cost about $1,000 if you want to buy the recordings, but it's much better to be there live, because you're going to learn much better than you can from a recording anyway. And so, attractionmarketing.com/encore. If you're a student of ours, this is a must. You don't want to miss this. If you have already something scheduled, we've been announcing this for about a month. If you have something scheduled, then I'd say, my advice to you is be bold, and if at all possible, rearrange some things so that you can join us this weekend. And so, go to attractionmarketing.com/encore. When someone's asking, how do you register? Well, good question. Let me just walk you through that real quick, and then we are done. And so, I just make sure you know how to register. So you're going to go to attractionmarketing.com/encore, and when you do that, you're going to find a page that looks like this. And then you're going to click on register today, and that should take you down. It's not working. So anyway, just scroll all the way down, and okay, here we go. So you're going to scroll all the way down. At the bottom, you're going to see a box that looks like this. And when you click on that box, you're going to select, maybe I'll blow this up a little more so it's not so small. Some of you are asking, and I know it might have been a little confusing, but when you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you're going to select how many tickets you want, which is basically one. Even if you're with a spouse, you're watching it together. So that makes sense. And then if you want to purchase the recordings as an add-on, you can do that. You can add that so that you not only experience the live version, but you can attend. You can watch it later or reference back to it later. Again, we want to. The reason we make this so inexpensive on the front end to attend live is because we know that's the best way to learn. Be there live, be present, eliminate all distractions. Recordings. You guys probably have tons of recordings of a lot of stuff, and you tell me how well that's gone in terms of your ability to learn and implement that on your own. Probably not. Be there live, and that's it. You just go to the checkout process and you're done. So let me remove the banner because it's probably blocking. So you go to the checkout process, check out, and you're pretty much done. and then you're going to be invited into a Facebook group where you'll meet everybody else that's either attended the event live and in person, or somebody that's just joining us for the first time that's going to watch the encore version. Obviously, if you're in Europe or Australia, whatever, you're going to be making some sacrifices in terms of times that you're going to be up. And our students do that all the time. Most of our students are in the Americas, the US, Canada, etc. But we do have students across the globe. And of course, there's no perfect time for anybody. So it's just about, just making arrangements with your family to just have a unique 3 days where you might be up during odd hours and asleep during normal hours. Again, our students do that all the time. I encourage you to do that as well. And thank you, Christina. It is awesome. Guys, if my overview on passive lead generation strategies for your business was valuable, please do a couple of things. One, drop a number 10 in the chat. Just give us some love there. But also, I noticed, you guys are so focused on the training that there's not a lot of likes and hearts. Come on, give me some love on the likes and hearts as well. Let me know that this has been valuable for you, that I should continue doing this, even when there's no event to promote. I want to continue to add value to you guys. And so what makes it worth it is that I know that you are appreciating this. And of course, I appreciate the feedback and the engagement. That's what actually motivates me. It's not the creation of the content, it's you guys receiving it and appreciating it. So, pound the hearts, pound the likes, give me a 10. And also tag your friends in this video. If this is something you think some of your friends in network marketing should be aware of, tag them in the video, tag them in the comments, and so they can watch this, and hopefully you guys can attend the event together and collaborate. It's going to be a big Zoom meeting, so it's like we're going to be able to see each other. So we're going to try to make it as interactive as possible, given that it's all virtual, but it's going to be fun. And so the final call to action for you guys is attractionmarketing.com/encore. Be there, go register. I just walked you through how to do that, and I'll see you this weekend. Take care, guys.